Rain lashes relentlessly against the grimy, decaying facade of the Blackwood Inn, a forgotten monument. The inn's neon sign flickers erratically, casting an ominous, sickly glow on the deserted street below. The old building looms like a skeletal structure, its dark windows staring out into the stormy night. Streaks of rainwater run down the grimy walls, creating dark, weeping patterns in the flickering light. The neon sign sputters, its faint buzz barely audible over the drumming rain, a beacon of decay. The desolate street stretches into the darkness, reflecting the erratic, eerie glow of the inn sign. The heavy oak doors of the Blackwood Inn creak open with a groan, revealing a woman in her 30s. Her face is pale, features drawn, eyes darting nervously, scanning the dimly lit, forgotten lobby. Her knuckles are white as she clutches a worn leather purse, a silent testament to her anxiety. Shadows dance in the dusty corners of the lobby, mirroring the unease in her darting gaze. In the dimly lit Blackwood Inn reception, Kevin slumps behind the desk, lost in the vibrant world of a comic book. His jaw works rhythmically, a bubble of gum inflating and popping with a soft, almost unheard sound. The pages of his comic book are his entire universe, oblivious to the world beyond its colorful panels. A woman approaches the desk, her steps tentative, a shadow against the muted lobby. She hesitates, then speaks softly, her voice a gentle ripple in the quiet space. "I'd like a room, please," she says, her words hanging in the air, awaiting a response. In the dimly lit Blackwood Inn reception, a woman's hand trembles visibly as she reaches for the register, her anxiety palpable. Her pen scratches a barely legible, shaky scrawl, a signature that hints at a deeper unease beneath her composed facade. Kevin, the bored receptionist, impassively slides a key across the worn counter, his gaze indifferent to her distress. The key, engraved with the ominous number 313, glints under the dim light, a silent harbinger of what awaits. The woman avoids eye contact, her gaze fixed intently beyond Kevin, as if searching for an escape or a hidden meaning. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air, the silent transaction fraught with unspoken tension and dark anticipation. The woman begins her ascent, each step on the grand, creaking staircase echoing through the silent lobby, a prelude to the unknown. Her form becomes a haunting silhouette against the dim light of the landing, a fleeting ghost in the encroaching gloom. The old wood groans beneath her weight, each sound a stark contrast to her quiet, determined climb. She vanishes into the darkness at the top, leaving only the lingering chill of her presence. She vanishes into the long, dimly lit hallway, swallowed by shadows and the inn's ancient secrets. The air, thick with the scent of dust and old wood, presses in around her, a silent, heavy presence. Her footsteps, faint and echoing, are the only sound, a lonely rhythm in the oppressive silence. The hallway stretches ahead, a tunnel of fading light and deepening mystery. Each step carries her further into the unknown, leaving the last vestiges of light behind. The opulent Blackwood Inn lobby hums with cheerful chatter, a vibrant tapestry of oblivious guests. Blurry figures drift through the warm light, their faces indistinct in the bustling scene. The woman stands just inside the grand entrance, a stark silhouette against the lively backdrop. Her presence is a silent, tense counterpoint to the surrounding merriment. Amidst the cheerful chaos, she remains an unsettling, solitary figure, unnoticed by all. The vibrant lobby continues its oblivious dance around her, a world apart. High in the dusty corner of the Blackwood Inn lobby, a security camera stands sentinel, its lens a cold, unblinking eye. The camera's red light blinks with a rhythmic, ominous pulse, a silent witness to the night's unfolding secrets. It silently records the woman's ascent, her figure a fleeting shadow in its electronic gaze. Each blink of the red light marks a moment, a stark reminder of constant, unseen surveillance. The camera remains, a silent, watchful presence, its rhythmic red glow piercing the shadows of the old inn. The woman steps into room 313, a dimly lit, old-fashioned space with sparse furnishings. The relentless rain outside drums against the window, a mournful symphony to the night. She slowly closes the door, the soft click echoing in the quiet room. Leaning against the door, the woman exhales a long, shuddering breath, her body trembling. Her eyes, filled with a profound weariness, scan the empty room, a silent testament to her solitude. In the dim light of room 313, a worn leather purse is carefully placed on a small, unassuming desk. Her eyes, wide and searching, meticulously scan every corner of the room, betraying a hidden anxiety. A palpable tension hangs in the air, as her gaze sweeps over every detail, as if seeking a phantom presence. Each movement is marked by a profound hesitancy, a silent testament to her unease. She scrutinizes the empty spaces, her eyes darting, perhaps confirming her solitude or searching for something unseen. The quiet room amplifies her cautious, almost fearful actions as she takes in her surroundings. In the dim room, a small, half-packed suitcase is pulled from beside the bed, a silent harbinger of change. Her hands tremble slightly as she unzips the case, revealing a glimpse into a life poised on the brink of departure. Only a few essentials are placed inside, each item a fragment of a story she carries with her. The quiet rustle of fabric against the worn lining of the suitcase hints at the unspoken journey ahead. A profound sense of impending change hangs heavy in the air, echoing the quiet resolve in her movements. The rain has ceased, leaving the morning air heavy with a cold, gray chill, a stark prelude to the day. A uniform, leaden sky stretches overhead, denying any hint of sun, casting a somber pallor over the landscape. The Blackwood Inn, a desolate structure, looms in the harsh morning light, its facade even more stark and unwelcoming. The inn's bleak silhouette stands against the oppressive sky, a testament to its forgotten and isolated existence. In the quiet Blackwood Inn hallway, a housekeeping staff member gently knocks on room 313, a patient wait. Silence answers her, a hollow stillness from behind the closed door. An hour later, her knock returns, sharper and more insistent, echoing through the empty hall. Yet again, only silence greets her, deepening the mystery of the room within. Mr. Henderson, the portly hotel manager, sits at his cluttered desk, a frown etching deeper on his face. He checks his watch impatiently, the silence from room 313 clearly testing his frayed nerves. A heavy sigh escapes him, a sound of growing frustration echoing in the quiet office. With a resolute glint in his eye, he reaches for the master key, his patience finally worn thin. Mr. Henderson stands in the quiet hallway of the Blackwood Inn, facing room 313, a sense of foreboding in the air. He holds a master key, its metallic glint catching the dim light. His hand trembles slightly as he inserts the key into the lock. The silence is shattered by the unnervingly loud click of the lock, echoing through the empty corridor. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple, his gaze fixed on the door. The door remains closed, yet the sound of the lock hangs heavy, a prelude to the unknown. He pushes the door to room 313 open, revealing an eerily undisturbed room. A half-unpacked suitcase sits by the bed, a silent testament to a sudden departure. Her flip phone rests on the nightstand, beside neatly placed shoes, as if she merely stepped out. But the woman is gone, leaving only the unsettling stillness of her absence. A cold dread grips Henderson as he moves through room 313, his eyes wide with disbelief. He scans the room, searching for any sign of a struggle, his heart pounding in his chest. No overturned furniture, no broken glass, the window securely shut, offering no escape. A chilling realization dawns on him. The room is undisturbed, as if she simply vanished. The silence in the room is deafening, amplifying the unsettling mystery of her disappearance. In the Blackwood Inn office, Henderson, visibly shaken, clutches a phone to his ear, his voice a strained whisper. His eyes, wide with unspoken terror, are fixed on the wall, haunted by a chilling absence. He reports a disappearance to the police, his words laced with an urgent, desperate plea. Every muscle in his body is taut, a silent scream trapped within his trembling frame. The unseen horror he describes hangs heavy in the air, a chilling specter in the sunlit room. Two grim-faced detectives step into the Blackwood Inn lobby, their presence immediately darkening the already gloomy space. Their flashlights slice through the oppressive gloom, casting eerie, dancing shadows across the dusty, forgotten furniture. Cobwebbed corners and decaying grandeur are illuminated, revealing the hotel's long-abandoned secrets. With serious expressions, they survey the derelict lobby, absorbing every chilling detail of the decaying space. Detectives meticulously comb through the Blackwood Inn, their faces grim with determination as they search for any trace. In a musty linen closet, a detective sifts through forgotten fabrics, the air thick with the scent of age and neglect. The echoing ballroom, once grand, now feels hollow, as another detective meticulously scans its empty expanse. Deep in the labyrinthine boiler room, a flashlight beam cuts through shadows, revealing nothing but dust and disuse. Despite their exhaustive search, the inn yields no secrets, leaving the detectives with a chilling sense of emptiness. In the dim office, detectives hunch over a small monitor, its grainy images flickering with an ominous glow. On the screen, a mysterious woman enters the Blackwood Inn lobby, her presence unsettling. She approaches the front desk, checks in with an air of secrecy, her intentions unknown. Then, she vanishes up the stairs, leaving behind a chilling trail of questions and a deepening mystery. In the dimly lit Blackwood Inn office, a monitor flickers, revealing a woman walking down a hallway. The woman pauses, her silhouette stark against the glow. Before room 313, a silent mystery. The detectives lean in, their faces etched with anticipation, illuminated by the screen's cold light. Their gazes are fixed on the monitor, a shared intensity reflecting the unfolding drama on screen. The Blackwood Inn office, bathed in the dim light of a monitor, buzzes with an unsettling silence. On the monitor, grainy security footage flickers, revealing a shadowy figure. The figure turns slowly, her head tilting with an unnatural grace, a shiver down the spine. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, suddenly lock onto the camera lens, an unnerving gaze. It's a chilling, knowing stare that seems to pierce through the static and into the room. The image holds, her eyes burning with an unspoken threat, a silent challenge in the flickering light. In the Blackwood Inn office, a flicker of unreadable emotion crosses her face, not fear, but unsettling understanding. Her eyes, wide and distant, hold a profound, unsettling knowledge that chills the air. The detectives, caught in the sudden shift, exchange a bewildered glance, their expressions mirroring confusion. A silent question hangs between them, unspoken and heavy, as they try to decipher her cryptic reaction. Her gaze, fixed on something unseen, suggests a truth far deeper than they could ever imagine. The room is thick with unspoken tension, a silent acknowledgement of a mystery just beyond their grasp. The monitor in the Blackwood Inn office shows an eerily empty hallway, the woman now vanished without a trace. Detectives stare at the screen, their faces etched with a blend of confusion and disbelief. A heavy silence descends upon the office, thick with the weight of unanswerable questions. The absence of the woman is palpable, as if she had simply ceased to exist within the digital frame. The detectives exchange bewildered glances, grappling with the impossible disappearance they just witnessed.